Hey everyone, welcome to the coffee run today. Talking about perceived negativity and how to deal with this in an online world. Now, I had a client of mine actually bring up an issue a few weeks ago with one of her clients who was doing something completely different in her industry, completely moral, completely ethical, and she copped a little bit of flack for it. So what had happened was this woman who runs a rental property management company, and she'd been doing this for a long time and as an employee, and she branched out into doing it on her own. Now, her intentions are really good. She's young. She wants to make a positive impact. She wants to have fun while still being really super professional and having her clients' best interests at heart. Now, one of the things that she did as part of her marketing and client care process, she rented out a new property and she sent letters to the people in the street, the neighbors in the street, introducing herself, saying, hey, if you see anything untoward, let us know. If you've got a property that you would like rented, make sure you let us know. We're really passionate about creating a really positive experience, not only for our tenants, but also for the street that they're living in. Now, I think that is freaking brilliant, just saying. And someone caught wind or got a copy of this letter and decided to send it into the media. Now, to me, I'm like, yeah, we can leverage off this. Marketing hat on. It's like, okay, this is awesome. People are seeing it. It's a bit controversial. This is really great. Now, the thing for this woman, though, was that it was a bit like a knife to the heart because she really felt like her integrity and her intentions were being questioned. Now, I don't know this lady, but let's just say that for the sake of the argument that her intention is around making money because, that's why we're in business. Making money, and then the second thing was around doing something different and really setting herself apart from the rest of all the other property managers in town. She achieved her goal. However, the way that this flow back made her feel was like she felt like she was a naughty child. She felt like she'd done something really wrong. She felt like this is something that she shouldn't have done, and it made her question her own motivations, her own integrity, and that really hurt her. I had another client yesterday. We were talking about negative comments underneath an ad, and there are things that work, as we know, and there are things that don't. And this client of mine was just pointing these out in an advert that was placed in a news feed in Facebook, and there was some negative comments on there. Now, on the front end of this, we were able to just reply and respond and really demonstrate leadership through the comments. Not being defensive, just kind of saying like, okay, cool, thank you for your opinion. That's awesome. I'm not for everybody. I'm not here to help everyone. I can't possibly help everybody. I'm here to help the people who think that this might be a good solution. So, have a great day. And that was the intention that the comments were posted with. So online, it looked like these comments probably didn't really bother them. On the other side of the conversation that we had, though, we were talking about how these people and the comments and the trolls, how it actually did make them question what it was that they were putting out. Are they doing the right thing? Should they have done this? They really started to second guess the whole message that they're about. And it's really freaking unfair if we think about it, because most of the time we use marketing to get clients and to make money and to grow our business and help people, right? You can't have a tire shop and sell tires that don't work or that are deflated or that have holes in them. You have a tire shop so you can make money. You advertise in a newspaper for people to buy your tires because you want to make money. Yes, it also helps people get from A to B, but you're also in it to make money, and there's no shame in that. And I'm tired of the judgment that happens around people that want to make money. It is okay. The problem is, though, is that when you're feeling like someone is questioning your integrity, that's when the wheels can kind of fall off. For me, last year, I had some clients that enrolled in a training. They got through the training And then they decided, there was a couple of them, they decided that after not implementing, they decided that my stuff didn't work and that they were going to sue me and lodge a class action, right? Now, that really freaking sucks, let me tell you. It is not fair. My stuff does work. I've been doing this for so freaking long. I get results, my clients get results, but you've got to implement, right? 100% of clients get results 100% of the time when they 100% implement. It's not freaking rocket science. So what happened though, even though logically I know that my stuff works and that the pieces are there and everything like that, it made me question everything. It really took the wind out of my sails, and it's not fair that we allow other people to have this kind of an impact on us. It's not fair for our mindset, our well-being, our stress levels, and quite frankly, our whole life. It's not fair. So I wanted to talk with you today about some different ways that you can deal with this and some different ways that you can handle it and mitigate it. Now, first things first, this is to just, put this out there. You've got to be doing things with the right intention. Your stuff has to work. You've got to be willing to do the work with what it is that you're doing. So if you're selling like a consulting service, then, what you're consulting around, you've got to know that it works, yeah? You've got to know if you're delivering a training program that people can get results. I'm not talking about selling snake oil, okay? So the first thing that you can do is use what my friend has put together, Jo Muirhead from Purple Co. She's really passionate about documenting the really awesome things that you've done. So she's put together a book of evidence, and you can buy these. This one, she's got different colors now, and they're really awesome. And inside these books of evidence, it's where you can take notes of your results, your wins, the things that have worked well. I've got my sales figures in here. I've got client testimonials in here. I've got results from past clients in here. I've got when I leap off go out on a limb and do something that scares the shit out of me and I've done it anyway, I put that in here. So what happens when we have those days where we're questioning things, whether you might be questioning your own value or if you have enough experience or if you even should be doing what you're doing, you can come straight back to the evidence that shows you and reminds you that you are awesome. Secondary to that, you also want to have someone in your life, not your wife, husband, children, parents. I would not have a family member do this. You need someone that you can draw upon where you might ring them up and say, oh my God, I'm having a really crappy day. Can you please just remind me that I'm awesome because I'm not really feeling it? And they can remind you of how far you've come. They can remind you of, hey, do you remember this thing? And hey, do you remember when this thing happened? And all of this type of stuff, right? So make sure that you've got people on your cheer squad. Make sure that you've got paper-based evidence. Now, if you don't already have results and client testimonials, get out there and work with some clients for free. Go and do a consulting job for free in exchange for a testimonial. Document something. Go and launch a pilot program. Put some people through it. That the best thing that you can do is to gather as much external evidence and validation that what you're doing is the right thing, that what you're doing is awesome, and that you're going to be able to continue doing the thing that you're in love with doing. So that's how we deal with negativity, okay? Make sure that you've got these things in place, these pillars in place to really lean on when you're not feeling it. And just remember that when you are getting out there with the right intentions, which is around adding value, helping people, making money, making a difference, making an impact, facilitating a transformation, doesn't really matter what anybody else says about you. Okay, so long as your stuff works, that's the caveat. Doesn't matter what anybody else says about you. It's just important that you keep going, that you remind yourself of all of the awesome things that you're doing and how you're contributing to the world, and keep going, keep getting yourself out there. If you've got any questions on this, make sure you leave them below, and I'll see you tomorrow for Celebration Friday, and you can let me know the awesome insights and wins that you've had throughout the week.